Okay, this is a unimodal slope, and
Mother Earth is pregnant
it
for
will
the
tell us
third
the
time.
percentages,
For
and
y'all have knocked her
it'll,
up.
yeah, break it down so
I
it's
have
easier
tasted the
for us to
maggots in
figure
the
out
mind of the
information.
universe.
Cool.
I was not offended,
So
for I
the
knew I
problem
had to
is the
rise
heights
above it
of
all,
adult American men
or
are
drown in
normally
my
with a
own
mean of
shit.
70 inches and standard deviation of 4 inches. So M equals 70, and then the O with the little hat equals 4, which is standard deviation. So first, we have to find what percent of American men are between 66 and 74 inches tall. By doing that, you come up here and you look at the percentages here and add them together, and you get 68. Okay, so next is what percent of men are taller than 74 inches? So to figure that out, you have to go to 74, and you have to add up all the percentages that are taller, and you end up with 16%. Number 3 is what percent of men are between 70 and 78 inches tall. To figure that out, you gotta go to 70. So you take these two and you add them together and you get 47.5%. Number 4 is what percent of men are between 62 and 78 inches tall. So to figure that out, you go to 62 and then you go to 78, take all the numbers above it and add it together, and you get 95% of men. Number 5 is what percent of men are taller than 78 inches. So you go to 78, and then you just add the numbers together here. You get 2.5%.
So here we have our list of numbers. The first step is to put them in order, but as you see, we didn't really have room for that, so we left it as it is and did it on a separate sheet of paper. When we got all of the numbers in order, we counted them up and it equals 30. So then we took each number and put it into the frequencies on how much they showed up. And when we found where or how many times each one showed up, we divided it by 30 and we got the decimals. When we found the decimals, we put it into a bar graph shown here as the decimals and the amount. Here we found the mean, median, standard denomination, the Q1, the Q3, maximum, minimum, and center if it's symmetrical. For the Q1 and Q3, you take the mean, you minus it by the Q1, or the standard denomination, that's your Q1. To find the Q plus 1, you add it, you add the standard denomination by the mean, and you get the Q1 plus. To find the percentage, you just take 20, put it over 30, divide it, move it to the tenths, and you get 67%. To find the 2Q1, you would take the mean again and the standard denomination, but you take the multiply the standard denomination by 2, and you do it each for Q1, 2, and 2Q negative.
Full of 30 kids and the number of TVs you have in the household. And this is a dot plot, and each dot is the number of TVs your child has per household. And the next is a box plot with the same information, but Q1 is marked and Q3 is marked, and the median is marked. And for C, we have a histogram. And we go up to 15 for the frequency and the number of TVs. is down here. And it's just, I guess, a simple bar graph per se. And the mean of this information is 2.53. The standard deviation is 1.50, and the median is 2. And the 5-number summary is 0, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 7. 0 being the smallest number, 7 being the largest number, 2 being the median, 1 being Q1, and 3 being Q2. And for the IQR, it's Q3 minus Q1, which is 3 minus 2. 3 minus 1, which gives us 2. And it is unimodal and skewed to the right with a median of 2. With a median of 2 TVs and an IQR of 3 TVs.
Okay, go.
Well, if we're talking about goals, mine was one of great tragedy and great work that I had to put in, but it was never achieved. You see, my goal was to become an astronaut this year, but I fell short during the exams at NASA where I just couldn't answer 2 questions. 1, how far away was the moon from the Earth, and 2,
You couldn't answer that?
how much did the moon weigh? I just couldn't do the math, so I wasn't able to become an astronaut, so I was stuck in high school for the rest of my life. That's my story. Morgan?
I wanted to be a football player, but they wouldn't accept me because I'm not bro enough. So I made this hat instead.
Luke?
I wanted to go into the Navy SEALs, but they wouldn't take me because I'm not tough enough. So I worked super hard on getting tough, but still, I was not tough enough.
Oh.
Tough words, man. Alright.
The world's a hard place.
Yeah, where goals cannot be reached and reach cannot be goals. Those are our goals, Suhu. Bye.